Hello and welcome to another Solo Leveling Arise video. With the Battlefield of Time Season 2 first part done, a lot of you have been asking me which materials you should be getting from the Battlefield of Time exchange shop. So in this video I will be covering all the materials in that shop and the rarity of it to help you better decide which material you should be getting. So we'll go ahead and head over to there and take a look at it. I'm going to say try and resist the rate up draw tickets. So you can get these if you need to. Honestly, if you're looking at here, this is pretty much whatever you want. I'm going to go over how rare everything is, but pretty much I'm going to go based off of what you want. So when looking at the Battlefield of Time exchange, you have basically 1,000. If you got first place, you'll get more as you go along more. The biggest thing though, when taking this into consideration, is how rare these things are. Rate up draw tickets and custom draw tickets. Honestly, if you like the gamble swipe or you like to pull a lot, I would go for these. It's like guilty pleasure, right? There are other things in here. These obviously aren't rare. They're common because you just trade your essence stones for them. Traces of shadow, you get these slowly. Trading them in, you do get 10, so it is quite a good amount. But they aren't rare. They come up pretty often when you're doing gates. Abyssal fragments. This is the one thing in here I would say probably not to buy, as they come up quite often. I have 280 of them. They come up quite often. This is the one thing in here I would say probably to never buy, and probably gold. Honestly, I mean that gold's not worth it. Don't get gold. Abyssal fragments come from gates. They drop pretty often. Abyssal energy is more rare from gates. All these drop from gates. Abyssal energy also drops from gates. It is a little bit more rare. I would say if you're trying to get stuff that's harder to get, I would get some of these. The abyssal essence though is extremely rare. Extremely rare. You might have a few of these if from doing Battlefield of Trials or something else, but typically these suckers are almost impossible to get. Like I might get one a week from doing 15 gates. So these ones are the ones you really I would go in for if you're looking for the end game or looking for like the hard to get stuff. But also it's it's not that big of an increase to get these, and you need a lot of them as well, so it's not a substantial thing. I will be getting all of these just because it is rough to get them. Then there's shadow energy. Shadow energy is to upgrade your shadows again. The shadows is upgrading them. You can't have a substantial amount of actual power that you're getting from them, so you kind of need to you can get it, but it's not going to be a really noticeable difference most of the time. You have then the hunter exclusive weapon designs. These suckers, if you are placing well or you are lucky in the power of destruction, I wouldn't get these. If you aren't placing well in the power of destruction, probably go for these. So if you're pay to win, this is probably not the one to go for. If you aren't pay to win, then these are a little bit higher placed, just to get the weapons done. So I have these. I'm really lucky with power of destruction, and I get them probably I get probably one every single 2 days. So it's pretty often that I get them. That mana power crystal selection chest is also the same thing. Power of destruction is how you get these otherwise. So I wouldn't really do this as a pay to win. I wouldn't go for this as much unless you're desperate for a weapon to get increased. But as free to play, this is pretty good price, especially for it being only 30 medals. And the goal we went over earlier. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's it for the Battlefield of Time exchange shop. I hope again that this video was informative and helped you guys make your decision on which material to get. See you guys again in the next video.